Hello, everybody. Ben Saint here, your best friend and Pokemon King, Pokemon Lord. Shit, no. Starting over, I hate it. Hello, everyone. Ben Saint here, your best friend and Pokemon hero. Doing one of these PCP solo vlogs that were briefly in fashion several months ago and then died out without me getting in on it. But here I am, late to the party as usual, and I'm announcing hang on, let me back up. So as I speak, the Nuzlocke Conquest finale is uploading to YouTube. By the time this comes out, it'll be out. I'll probably leave that up for a little while before I put this recording out there. And I am announcing the beginning of Min Mafnia. And what is Min Mafnia, you ask? Well, Min Mafnia stands for Maybe I'll Never Make a Fucking Nuzlocke Ever Again. That's right. The thing about that I have so many fucking feelings. I poured so much of myself and my life into these both Nuzlocke series. It's kind of ridiculous. And well, all right, backing up even further. So some people criticize me for how infrequent the uploads were, and how I would sometimes be late uploading, and just how long the episodes were, and all that. Not everyone liked the format, and that's fine. But I had a vision. I had a vision for these Nuzlocke series that kind of... The thing about the way that I make my Nuzlockes is that I take that old adage of make the art that you would want to see. Cause if I wasn't making these, if I was just a regular guy, like when I found Mumkey's Nuzlockes, I was like, yeah, I love these a lot. And that's what inspired me to do mine. But I don't know, the way that I make mine is even it's perfect. The way that if I was just some regular jack off and I found my channel and my Nuzlockes, I would blow me the fuck away, because to me, the way that my Nuzlockes are is just perfect. It is exactly the kind of thing that I would want to watch, and I would be so fucking hyped. I guess what I'm saying is that I would be my biggest fan, but I mean, that's how it should be, right? Cause I'm making the things, I'm making them according to my own sensibilities. So to me, and for what I wanted them to be, they're perfect. And it's a bit of a shame to me that they're such a niche thing. I had kind of hoped that maybe if I really amped up the production values and made it just put all that fucking art in there and did kind of the story elements and stuff and sort of did it all in character. Part of me had hoped that maybe it could break out of that Nuzlocke specific niche and find an audience by by being a new thing, by approaching it in a way that no one had quite approached it before, and by fully committing to that. And I guess to an extent it did. My channel did grow doing the Nuzlockes, but not as much as I hoped it would. I hoped that it would be discovered and people would be like, shit, this is a real cool thing. But I guess it's not. I guess I'm just weird. I guess I'm just weird in wanting that I would want this kind of content. I guess I'm in the minority. Fair enough. But so since no more Nuzlockes, at least I'm not saying never. That's why it's maybe I'll never make a fucking Nuzlocke ever again, because I'm not gonna guarantee no, I'll never ever do it again. Never say never. But at the moment, I have no plans to do another one anytime in the foreseeable future. I'm going back to focusing on comics. I'll probably devote and for free time, for my free time side projects, the way that Nuzlocke was supposed to be, I'll probably do my little YouTube ramble vlogs, talk about movies and shit that I like or whatever, and doing some videos with Jackie on Ben and Jackie's College Fund, which you should totally subscribe to if you don't know about that already. Maybe do some speed draw videos, more of those. My YouTube channel has been a little bit barren lately because I have been working on the fucking finale, and that has sucked up all of my energy. So, yeah. Fucking starting today and into possibly forever, Min Mafnia. Sorry if this comes as a disappointment to those of you who like the Nuzlockes. I know that like the Nuzlockes get a pretty small viewership overall, but I know that some people really like them. So I'm sorry. Those of you that really enjoy the Nuzlockes, I hope you're not too disappointed. So back when I started Pokemon or Nuzlocke Genocide, it wasn't gonna be Nuzlocke Genocide. It was just gonna be a Nuzlocke. Only I was gonna do art for it because I was like, hey, I like Pokemon, and I can draw, so like I'll combine my interests or whatever, and I'll put art into it. Give it a little personal touch. Just up the quality. Just make it a little more high production value with my drawings. It wasn't gonna have like a story or anything, but then at some point, like 3 or 4 episodes into it, it just naturally started emerging. I just started joking about how I was going around killing all the Pokemon, and I liked that. I liked that angle. I like the idea of like theming it around that and kind of building a little like secondary narrative there aside from the actual Pokemon game story. I thought that was really cool. I guess I was maybe inspired by something like the Yogg's cast, Shadow of Israfel, which is one of my favorite like Let's Play series that I've ever seen, because like they're just playing Minecraft, but then all these things start to happen and like this story emerges that is totally separate from the story of Minecraft, and I really like that. So I think I was trying to do, at some point I decided I wanted to do something like that with the Nuzlockes, give them a little something extra like that. But when I started out Genocide almost a year ago, it was going to be like a side project thing that I did when I didn't feel like drawing my comics, right? When I didn't feel like drawing the Champion, oh my god, I was still working on the Champion back then. I was gonna like in some of my free spare time, I was gonna play Pokemon and make these videos out of it, and I didn't realize, like, Mumkey puts out Nuzlocke videos like a couple times a week, and he doesn't do anything fancy to them. Like, he just plays the game, puts in the visuals. He does some editing, but it's just what he needs to do to get the fucking point across, and he puts it out. And my idea to draw like original art of all the Pokemon proved to be totally incongruous with that idea. So just my natural instincts, just the way that I naturally approached it, turned it into this thing that was way too high effort to actually be the like little like free time side project that I meant it to be. And then, the time for the end of Genocide came around, and I had put so much work into it that I was like, well, I've got to fucking have like an epic payoff. I got to make like a big emotional finale. So I made a big finale, and it was really cool. And I was like, well, that was more work than I meant to put into it. But still, I mean, it was still good, and I like the product. Like, I was happy with it. So writing that high, I decided that I wanted to do another one. And when Nuzlocke Genocide finished, it just happened to line up with Pokemon Sun was coming out, and Mumkey was going to be doing a Nuzlocke of Moon, and everyone was really hyped for Sun and Moon, and I was riding high on that, like, the finale came out and it got a real good response. So I kind of dived, like, I wanted to take a break. Like, I wanted to take at least a month of like, let me go back to drawing comics for a while, and so I don't have to think about this anymore because this is not my main thing that I want to be devoting all my time to. But it, because I had to keep it up with Mumkey, because I wanted to time the release to like as soon as fucking Sun and Moon came out, like I wanted it to ride that hype wave. I also, because of the way we set it up, me and Mumkey had to like keep pace with each other, and all that. So I didn't get to take the break that I wanted. I went basically right from doing that big high production finale of Genocide to Sun, or to starting up Conquest, and I fucking was dedicated to making this one bigger and better and longer and more art and all that crap that ended up being so fucking, I don't know, it just stressed me out, and it pulled me away from doing comics more than I had wanted to allow it to do. And I guess that's my bad. I kind of didn't maybe manage it that well in hindsight. Of course, I was like, this one's going to be even bigger, even better. There's going to be even more art for it. And I'm going to go and introduce, there's going to be more of a story. I'm going to introduce more of these like little side elements above and beyond what is strictly necessary. And I did. And it proved to be even more of a fucking drain on my time. And like, it's not that I don't like it. Like, looking back, it's not that I think like, oh, it sucks and I shouldn't have done it. I like what they became, and I like the series, but I got like looking at it as like a cost benefit analysis thing. The Nuzlocke videos are so niche that I don't really think, I think probably in terms of like my career or whatever, probably the energy would have been spent elsewhere. Like, I think if I had spent that time drawing comics, I think I would probably be happier today having that done. So, like, again, I'm not saying that I don't like the Nuzlockes. I do. I think they're great. I hope that they continue to be enjoyed for a long time. But that's kind of was my downfall, because like I didn't want to just make any old fucking Nuzlocke video. I wanted to make these big, like, story heavy, like high production value things that would stand the test of time and be art and be enjoyed for fucking generations or whatever, or at least, for years to come, that people could still find them and be like, oh, this is neat, I like it. But I don't know, man, looking back, that's kind of not how Nuzlockes, how most people view them. Like, I think, like, when I was watching the Mumkey videos, I mean, yeah, I watched some of them backlogged, but I think what most people are doing is they're watching them as they come out, to like, oh, who's gonna die this week? Is anyone gonna die? Let's fucking see. So it's kind of like that medium, if you want to call it a medium, is kind of maybe it's. I think most people view it in more of a. I think to most people it has more inherent interest just when it's happening contemporaneously, instead of like when it's something that's already happened. So maybe I'm fucked. Maybe in the future nobody will care about Nuzlocke Conquest and Nuzlocke Genocide, and that would be too bad. That would be too bad. But I guess if I can't fucking do anything about that, it's gonna be how it's gonna be. Anyway, sorry to ramble. The point I'm making is the Nuzlockes were great, and I think they're cool, and I like them, and I'm proud of them. But I don't think I'm gonna do another one, because they're just like, I know they don't have to be a super high energy, a super high time consuming kind of thing, but like the way that I would do them if I was doing them, like they have to be, like that's just how I would do it. So the way that I want to do them is too much energy. The way I could do them low energy, I could do them like in a more efficient way, but that's not what I want to do. And if it's not what I want to do, then why even bother? Why even bother making them if I'm not making the thing that I want to make? That's what it's all about, making the thing that I want to make, making the product that I see in my head. So yeah, I know that for the GoFundMe, I implied that I would be doing a Nuzlocke for Pokemon Sun and Omega Ruby, probably once I got the capture card. But I hope that those of you who watch the Nuzlocks will be happy with, 19 episodes of Nuzlocke Conquest. Anyway, closing statement. So, gonna take a break. Gonna take a break from Nuzlocke, possibly forever. In the meantime, I'm going back to focusing on comics. I'm gonna finish Champion like I should have done months ago. Once Champion's done, I'm gonna start on Vapors 3. That I've been fucking planning for over a year. Like, I've known that story for like over a year, and I still haven't done it, which fucking eats me up inside every day of my life. So yeah, look forward to all that if you would, and have a grand experience of this day, the rest of this day of your life. My friends, fuck you.